All right, so I guess we're doing Watch This, bitches.
Sure.
Ty was home from school Monday and Tuesday, so we had a lot of time to kill.
I understand that. I was home yesterday.
We thought about watching Black Panther again on Netflix because that just came up, but instead we watched Next Gen, which is this new Netflix original animated feature, which has got a lot of Iron Giant vibes. As someone who has seen both films.
Oh, okay. I've seen the ad for this now. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, me too. I asked Elliot if he wanted to watch it, and he said no.
I think Sabrina would like it a lot. I think Em is too young for it. Maybe not. I don't. It does have. It's got a lot of action in it. It's got a lot of heart in it. It's very Iron Giant-y, and I thought it was really well done. I would rate it 9 tears on my cheek throughout the movie.
I don't need that then.
Only 9 though, throughout the whole movie. 9.
It's a movie. It's not a series.
I thought it was a series too. Yeah.
No. Feature film. I said.
Oh, okay. Well, then I might be interested.
Feature.
I thought it just looked like when I see stuff on Netflix now, I just assume like it's a 16 episode something that I need to watch.
Well, good luck trying to find Iron Fist on Netflix because they buried that.
No, I could add that on there. Oh, you did. Good.
Yeah.
I really recommend Next Gen though. If you have 10 or 11-year-olds, or I don't know, you can watch the trailer. See, it's about the daughter. It's a young girl whose father leaves when she's young, and so she's very mad at the world, basically, and robots also. In particular, as you'll come to see why and how she overcomes that. And it's really cute and has a good heart. And it's a nice surprise.
Excellent.
I liked it a lot too. There was some, let's talk about these other things. Well, let's add this question for later. I also watched the first episode of Iron Fist Season 2.
I did too. They really buried that. Like I remembered that it was coming out. But it's not easy to find on Netflix without searching for it.
I think everyone's Netflix is different a little because it probably shuffles stuff. Maybe I don't know
because I went it's still recommending now in the now trending. It's telling me that people are watching The Defenders and not Iron Fist, and I find that to be a little weird.
Right? I like the first episode.
It was all right.
It was fine.
Yeah.
The action was better. I noticed.
Yep, I forgot that Typhoid Mary was in it.
Who's that? Who dat?
That's the girl that he gives directions to, and then has that freak attack in her apartment.
I already forgot what happened.
Yeah,
was that the end of it?
Yeah, it's the end of the first episode.
I don't know. We have to watch it over.
Alice Eve. She was in a Star Trek movie.
I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway,
it's fine. It seems fine.
Yeah, it seems fine.
Mindless, good times. What else?
I finally got around to watching one of the Hotel Transylvania movies.
You just went right to 2?
So Gretchen, this was a day-long conversation with Emmeline about how we were going to watch Hotel Transylvania, and Emmeline has seen parts of them before. And so she pretty much wanted nothing to do with it unless we were watching Hotel Transylvania 2. And so, because that's the one where there's a wedding, and that's what she wanted to see.
The monster wedding.
It's a monster and a human getting married.
Oh.
It's early on in the film.
Yes. So.
Film.
That, I did not overly enjoy Hotel Transylvania 2.
No, Hotel Transylvania 2 is not.
It's written
Hotel Transylvania is not as good as Hotel Transylvania 1, and Hotel Transylvania 1 is okay.
This one's written just like any of the rest of these Sandler comedies that they forget to put the jokes in.
Yep.
It's just situation after situation, and they didn't write the jokes. It's weird. It's an odd movie to watch.
It is. That's the best description I've ever heard of that movie.
Is there some forced heart put into the movie, towards the end?
Of course.
Yeah, I mean, it's got a decent message. The whole thing is monsters and people living together type of thing. Emmeline enjoyed it. she liked it. I understand why there's 3 of these now, but it's not high on my list of recommendations. I would say that.
No, you should watch.
But maybe I just didn't get all the references because I didn't see the first one.
You think the jokes went over your head, Chip?
Right. I think that's what it was happening. They were all callback jokes to the first one.
Oh, I see.
Did he say blah, blah, blah in the first one, Wombat?
No, he doesn't say. I don't say blah blah blah.
Okay.
Yeah. So a lot of people were asking me because it finally came out behind their paywall this week was the Wolverine podcast.
Who's paywall?
The Stitcher Premium. So they made a Wolverine like audio play.
Wait, hold on. You have to explain because I don't know. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Their paywall, Stitcher Premium.
Okay,
Stitcher Premium. Stitcher Premium is a podcast app.
I know that.
Where you pay a monthly fee.
Got it.
And they have podcasts that you can only hear there.
Okay. That I didn't know, but now I'm
more
learning.
money.
Okay, got that.
Right.
Now there's something called the Wolverine podcast. Now,
well, they had a podcast that they made in conjunction with Marvel, which was basically an audio book without there ever being a book.
Okay,
a radio play, however you want to describe it, about Wolverine. It came out last year. This week they took it out from behind the paywall, and now it's free for everyone. They're doing 2 episodes a week is how they're releasing it. And the first 2 episodes came out yesterday, I believe, and they're a half hour long each, and I listened to them today.
Got it? Got it. So, who's doing the voice of Wolverine?
Talk about on his podcast?
Yeah. On our podcast that you can only listen to on Stitcher Premium, use code.
Right. Hey, Bub. This episode is brought to you by HelloFresh, Bub.
Yeah, exactly. Which now it does. It has ads. It literally has ads like that.
Right.
But there's a narrator who does it.
Is it Hugh Jackman as Wolverine?
No, it's not. It's I don't know who it is. There's no particularly super famous voices in it. Like no celebrities that stand out. I think Bob Balaban is in it. Does that count?
Baba Booey is in it?
No.
Oh.
Bob Balaban.
Oh.
Yeah. It's so far so far it seems fine. Wolverine hasn't shown up yet in the first hour. Which
Fuck. What is this, Transformers?
Yeah, and it's like, come on.
Oh,
it's these 2 agents in Alaska that are looking for a murderer, and the victims all have slash marks.
Right. Oh,
and
yeah.
People are like, hey, there's this new guy in town who's really short and has claws. Maybe it's him. And you're listening to it, and you're like, we know it's not him.
Maybe it is.
Yeah, exactly. Because I'm pretty familiar with Wolverine. And I don't think they would have him just randomly kill 12 people. Exactly. There's a mystery afoot. I mean, I guess I get what they're going for. We know that Wolverine isn't the killer, but we don't know who the killer is. So we have to watch these 2
Sabretooth.
These 2 people.
Sabretooth.
Yeah, X-23.
I mean, yeah, exactly. It probably is Sabretooth, and I was thinking the same thing. And I'm
yeah, that's immediately where you went to. I went a little bit, ever so slightly deeper cut.
Yeah, it's. I'll give it a shot again. The episodes are only a half hour, and I'm not paying for them, but and it's entertaining. But yeah,
I like the idea.
I'm with you. I'm like, come on, this isn't what I want.
What if it turns out it's just a bear?
That's what they blame the 2 women. The 2 women that get killed first. The sheriff was like, it was a bear. Right. That actually happens in the show. It was a bear. Bear did it. So we closed the case. And the agents are like, there hasn't been a bear attack in this town in 25 years.
Well, when's the last time there was a Wolverine attack?
Exactly.
It seems longer.
Mm-hmm.
Right? The bear has more motive than Wolverine.
Well, bears get hungry, and it is Alaska. That's what the sheriff says.
I'm learning so much about life.
It's pretty dumb, but I'll listen to episodes 3 and 4 because what else?
Maybe Wolverine will show up.
Literally, I'm waiting for Wolverine to show up so he can be like, I didn't kill anybody, bub. I'm gonna go now. I'll see you in 3 episodes.
You're right.
SNIKT.
Hey, Wolverine, did you kill those guys?
Right? Like
I didn't kill anybody. Snickety, snickety, snick, bub.
To prove his innocence.
Hey,
and
what-
catch the
I'm the
killer.
Wolverine.
It wasn't
I'm
me.
gonna
Wasn't me. It was the bear, eh?
It was the bear, and maybe it was he could be my brother. Sometimes he's my brother. He was played by Liev Schreiber in the movie. You know who I'm talking about? That guy? Could have been him.
All right, let us know how it turns out.
Bub.
Let us know when he shows up.
Go see The Greatest Showman.